First at 9 o'clock, federal investigators are looking into the cause of an Ottawa County house fire that killed 3 people. Thanks for joining us. I'm Craig Day, and tonight for Brian Dorman.
And I'm Shannon Brousseau. The fire happened this morning in Fairland, about 10 miles south of Miami. News on 6's Chin Doan joins us live in the newsroom with the latest. Chin?
Shannon and Craig, the ATF tells me it is looking into where and how the fire started. Meanwhile, the tragedy has hit first responders and the small community hard.
First responders found 3 people dead inside after a fire broke out at the sheet metal house in Ottawa County. Osage Sky News 6 shows the damaged home near East 210 Road and South 600 Road in Fairland. The ATF says at 6:20 this morning, someone called 911 to report the fire. The Fairland Fire Department put out the fire, then found the victims. A woman in her 80s, along with a man and woman both older than 40.
This is an event that's going to impact this community, so we have to be very respectful of that as well in our investigation and ensure that either justice for them is sought or that we can get answers for the family as to what happened.
Ashley Stevens is the ATF resident agent in charge of the Tulsa area. The ATF is handling this case because it's on Cherokee Nation land and in case anyone needs to be prosecuted federally. Stevens says investigators are looking into possible witnesses, the background on the victims, and any possible problems with the house before the fire. He says it's all to rule out any possible accident or arson.
These are events that will last a lifetime to the first responders who respond, as well as to the community itself. We just try to really be very respectful to ensure that we do due diligence and that we turn over every rock, so to speak, to make sure that we can acquire some answers for the family and for the community itself.
Stevens says the ATF and the state have peer support programs to help first responders cope with what they experienced.
No names have been released as the medical examiner is working to confirm the victims' identities. Chin Doan, Oklahoma Zone, News on 6.